A very warm welcome from adminkeeper. My name is Tony, and in this video I'll show you how to create and maintain your invoices. You get to the invoice area of adminkeeper by selecting the accounts button and then invoices. And you can see here you're presented with a list of invoices that are currently on the system. You can reorder any of these by clicking on the headers for each column depending what you want to show. So you might want to order them by invoice date or invoice ID or customer name. This gives you the flexibility to be doing that. So let's start off by making a new invoice. To do this, you click the Make New Invoice button at the bottom of the screen, and that brings up the invoice editor. This number in the corner here is an automatically generated number. It's really for the system, but you can use it yourself as well. If you have your own reference number and you want to add their reference number, you can use these two boxes here to do that. So let's start off by entering an invoice summary. So we might want to say it's just cleaning services. Select the customer name from the drop down menu, in this case the Hawk Hotel in Burnley. If the name you want if your customer name isn't in this list, then you just go to the contacts, select the customers and enter the new customer information in there, or select the date that the invoice is going to be made out for. So we can say it's the 17th of August, for example. And then all we need to do is enter the description of the items that we're going to provide. So we might provide 3 cleaners for 2 hours. The quantity you're going to provide, well, that's just one lot of cleaners, and the price you're going to charge. So we might charge £80 for that service. If you put a VAT percentage in here, it'll add the VAT in here, but if you're not VAT registered, you don't need to worry about that. You can see that it's calculated the line value automatically, and it shows the overall invoice automatically. And the only thing left to do is to save the invoice by clicking the button at the bottom. adminkeeper will go away, it'll save your invoice information. It also creates a PDF containing all of the invoice information, and that automatically gets emailed to you, so you always have a copy of this invoice. If you want to see what it looks like or print it out without picking your emails up, you can click the Open Selected Invoice as a PDF. You can see here our customer's name is filled in here automatically. Our information is filled in here automatically. We've got the invoice number and date and the service that we're providing. And at the bottom we have our payment information filled in automatically, and our terms and conditions and the invoice value. So if we wanted to print it or to save it, we can do it from here, but as I mentioned, it's automatically emailed to you anyway. It might be that you want to change something on it. You can do that either by double clicking the entry or clicking the update selected invoice, and that takes you back to the editor. It might be, for example, that you've got the price wrong and it might need to be £90 instead. Again, everything's automatically updated for you, and we can save the invoice. The updated version of the PDF will be emailed to you. We can see in our income that this invoice is automatically added there. We can see there's nothing being paid off against it, and there's an outstanding amount for it. If our customer pays us, when our customer pays us, hopefully, if we click on it, we can see there's no payment information against it. We can add a new payment information using the New button. Select the customer who's paid us, the amount that they've paid us, or we can click this button here and it will automatically fill in the amount and the date that it was paid. It might be you want to put some comments in about the payment there, and click Save. And we can see then that this now has an outstanding balance of 0. We can see when it's been paid, and if we were to go into the income list, we can see here the outstanding amount is now 0. It's been paid for. And if we want to track invoices that haven't been paid from different customers, simply click the invoices outstanding, and we have a list of invoices that haven't been paid completely. You can see here this one's been part paid. £31.88 is outstanding. £100 has been paid. So if we went to the invoice payments and we click on that invoice number, in this list here we can see that they did make a payment of £100 on this date, and there's that still outstanding. And that's really all there is to it. Invoices tab shows us a list of all of the invoices that are on the system and allows us to make new invoices or delete existing ones. Using this button we can view what the invoice looks like in printed form. On the invoice payments tab we can see the payments against each invoice, how much is outstanding, when it's been paid. If we want a list of outstanding invoices, it appears in this tab here. And if we want to look at our income, we can see it listed here. And the final thing to show is that if we click on the profit and loss tab, when it loads up, it'll show this information on a month by month basis. We can see here that we have £232.50 income for that month, which lines up with the amount of invoices we've raised for that month, and we have no outstanding amount. And do you remember the invoice for £131.88, which is part paid? We can see that invoice was in July. We can still see that there's an unpaid amount in there, but that's been taken through. And that's invoices. We thank you for watching this video. We hope that it makes it clear how to use adminkeeper. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email us or call us, and we'll do our best to help you. From adminkeeper, this is Tony saying goodbye and wishing you a great day. Thank you. Bye bye.